If you master these 3 business principles, it'll be very hard for you not to win over time. So the reason why most people fail is because they focus on the wrong things due to marketers, due to people like me, people like us who do marketing. What do? We push the big emotion, the easy emotion, the safe, the predictable. It's simple. But nothing in life is easy or simple, right? Anything you want that's hard to obtain, that's actually worth obtaining, is not going to be easy. And so the issue is, you're not mastering principles. You're looking for the latest shiny thing, the latest funnel, the latest business model, the latest marketing trend. And none of those things are actually conducive to long-term success. Yes, you might could run up a small 5-figure bag doing one of those things. But if you want to have true success over the long term that grows exponential, like the people that you watch online, then you have to master business principles, because that's how it happens. And so today I want to share with you 3 business principles that have really changed my life in the past year and allowed me to make hundreds of thousands of dollars in the past 6 months, which has been absolutely crazy. So let me share these with you today. So the first one is human biases or heuristics. So if you want to cause change in the world, if you want to influence anyone, if you want to get someone to give you their money, you have to understand how their mind works by understanding human biases. And so what a human bias is, a heuristic, is basically a mental shortcut. So instead of having to use a ton of mental energy to decide something, we will just use a bias or a heuristic to just make an easy decision. For instance, humans love simplicity. The simpler something is, the more likely they are to take action on it. Another one that I love is benefit driven. Like, all humans do the things that benefit them the most. And this seems really obvious, but a lot of people forget this. So I want you to imagine that you're trying to capture leads. Some people will say on their lead magnets, or they won't even make a lead magnet. They'll just say, subscribe to my newsletter to receive emails like every 4 days about this thing, right? They're trying to just like subscribe to my newsletter. Just click subscribe, do whatever. They're just telling people to do something. But if you want to get them to actually do it, to take action, you have to give them a benefit that outweighs them giving you their email. So for instance, I made a couple videos and generated like 1,000 leads organically by just giving people exactly what they wanted. I gave them some sales page templates, sales page resources. So just think, whatever action you want someone to take, you have to give them a huge benefit that aligns with them taking that action. And that's just one human bias. There's literally hundreds. But when you start thinking about these things and saving them, you can use them to cause insane levels of persuasion and to actually get what you want. And this applies to anything, whether it's paid ads or content or warm outreach, cold outreach, like any way you want to drive traffic or to convert people, whatever it may be, you need to understand how the human brain works. Because if you can understand these mental shortcuts, you can align the mental shortcuts with the actions you want your potential customers or even your clients to take. Another huge one is consistency bias. And this one is big. Why do you guys think I upload every single day? It's because humans love consistency. And whenever there's consistency, your level of trust goes up. And what do you need to actually get someone to take action or to buy from you? They need pain and they need confidence. So a lot of you guys, I'm building confidence in you every single day because I upload every single day. You can count on it. I'm consistent. And so you think, man, he'll be consistent for me whenever I be his client or whatever. So consistency is huge, huge. It's a huge bias. Also, familiarity. So like the more time someone sees you, the more they're just going to like you. The more they're familiar with you. The more they're likely to be persuaded by you. That's why if you've seen an ad that you seem like you get every single day for like 40 days, that's why. It's the familiarity bias. This is also why you do follow-ups in your outreach. If you keep following up and if you like engage with their content, they see your name over and over again, they get more familiar, the more likely they are to take action. Like I teach my guys to do like 10 follow-ups because it's all about familiarity. And so when you understand these biases, what you do is you gain understanding of how the world actually works and how to actually influence and change the world because you understand how it works. So that is huge. Understanding human biases. That is how you get better at getting clients, at persuading people, whatever it is you're trying to do as far as making money, especially online. The next thing is system design. You need to start looking at life through systems. And this is an OG Sam Ovens thing, and then he taught it to Charlie, and I learned it from Charlie. But it's changed the way I see everything. I rebuilt my entire business based off of systems. So let me give you an example. Making this content, I view it as a system. It is my raw content system. So I look at it as inputs, process, and outputs. So the input is like my idea, right? Or just needing to have a YouTube video, my ideas, and then I have to put it through a process. So what do I do to the idea? Well, I have to come up with a title. I have to record the actual video. I have to upload the video to this thing. It gets processed into like an upload. And so what I did was I sat down and I wrote out this entire system step by step in a standard operating procedure for my editor. So now, instead of me ever worrying about it, all I do is I pull up my notepad, I record the video, I make one click, open up a drive, uploads it, and all the rest is taken care of. So my editor will go through, he'll download the footage, he'll color correct it, he'll edit the footage, he'll cut out any mistakes I made. Then he will render that footage, upload it to YouTube, upload the thumbnail, schedule it, title it. I don't do any of that. And so now I have so much more leverage to actually go do other stuff. It is insane when you start thinking through systems. Same with your outreach system. If you think, okay, I have to get someone's attention. How do I optimize that? That's the first part of the process. Then I have to build interest and curiosity. Then I have to get them to take action. If you think of every single thing like a step in a system, you can actually optimize it. Instead of just shooting blindly like, oh, I'm just going to send outreach. Like you have no clue what you're doing. And it's not going to work. When you build a system, you can start optimizing every single little process in that system. So system thinking and system design is huge. And the last thing, which is probably the most important when it comes to just making money, and I mean, Alex Hormozi wrote a whole book on it, but a lot of times it's just, we overthink about this, but it's a lot simpler than you think. Money is really kind of like a law of gravity. And if you have the right ingredients, money just happens. And so the right ingredients are, there's a problem in the market and your offer solves that problem for them and it gives them confidence that you can solve it. That's really it. So you have to have a niche who has a problem that's actually a problem. And then you just have an offer that is specifically solving that problem completely for them, has guaranteed that builds confidence, or you have a ton of social proof. You're going to make money. You're going to make money. Then you just show that offer to enough of those people, you will make money. The problem is either you have no clue who you're selling your services to, or you're not even solving a problem that people need solved. This is a huge problem in the software world, is you get these nerds who, I'm a nerd too, guys, so don't worry, I can call them that. You get these nerds who sit there and code this software they had an idea for while in the shower, and they spend a year on it, and then they realize that no one even wants it. Like, it's just not useful at all. It doesn't solve a problem. So you must start with a problem in the market. A lot of you copywriters make the same exact mistake. Look, no one wants to buy copy. They have problems that you can solve with copy, but you can't just say, hey, let me do some emails for you. But that doesn't sound persuasive at all. You're supposed to be a copywriter, right? Use persuasion. You got to think, what is their issue? Are they having trouble getting organic leads from YouTube? Maybe that's their problem. Maybe they're getting views, but they're not converting. They're not getting leads. So you solve that problem with copywriting, but you can't just say, oh, I'll do copywriting. You have to actually know the exact problem they're struggling with. And if your offer directly matches with that problem, money will be the outcome over time. And so that's what I would say, guys. Focus on these business principles. If you focus on understanding human biases, human heuristics, the shortcut in the human mind, a great place to start is go read, I don't think I have it over here. Go read Influence by Robert Cialdini. Those will give you some really good biases to start with. Then work on systems. View your entire life as a system. You have an input, process, and an output. Figure out how to systemize everything and improve that system over time, every single step. Next is have a problem and the offer that solves that problem, and you will make money. The issue is that you're spending time looking at these latest marketing funnels and this latest Instagram outreach script, when you should just be focusing on who has a problem I can solve with copy, and how do I build confidence that I can actually solve that with my offer, and how do I put it in front of them? You will make money. So yeah, hopefully these 3 things helped you guys. Put in the comments what you're going to go do based off this video, okay? Because we take action around here. And see you guys next video.